What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ShoSaga with another video, and today can I ask you guys a simple question, like one question, right? Do you think Xenoblade 3 could possibly get Game of the Year? Now, there's a short answer to this, there's a long answer to this. No, I don't think it'll get Game of the Year. Obviously, Elden Ring released this year, and even though Souls games aren't really my cup of tea, I mean, I love Sekiro, but you know, it is what it is. Even though those types of games aren't really my cup of tea, I can definitely understand that those games are loved by many. So it's safe to say that that's guaranteed to probably win Game of the Year. And considering that Xenoblade is kind of a niche series, yeah, it'll probably get nominated of all things because honestly, it's such a great game. But the sheer amount of hours of content that you can play with the Elden Ring, the amount of content that came out of Elden Ring is guaranteed to win. Now that's the short answer. The long answer is to basically say, even though I feel like Xenoblade probably won't win, I think it'll at least come in second, to be honest. This game is absolutely amazing. Everything about it, I feel like, is what I was waiting on. You know, because this game is something I've been waiting for a long time, considering that a lot of these games today, they're releasing, they're broken. They're releasing broken. They're delayed out into left fields. Like, I think Kotaku just got delayed again, and that sucks. A lot of these highly anticipated games are just getting delayed. And I've already made multiple videos talking about how this little last quarter, I forgot how they market the quarters when they do in games. This little last quarter of games is going to be insane. Because not only do we have Xenoblade 3 that just came out at the end of August, we have Soul Hackers 2 coming out. That's going to be crazy. That's going to light everything up. And then after that, towards the end of the year, we have Pokemon coming out in 2022. This is a crazy year. And with things like God of War and all that stuff, Horizon releasing this year, this is an insane year for gaming. Everything that COVID did to push gaming back, like it's all starting to unravel with this year. And the only reason I bring that up is because, like I said, I've been playing this game. I think the game been out for a couple days. I've been playing it for like 2 weeks, and I gotta say, this game is the game that pushed me over 1,000 subscribers. But to be honest, I really wish that I didn't use it as YouTube material, simply because I feel like me enjoying the game is that much. Like that's how much enjoyment I get from this game, where I don't really want to cut it up for content. You know, I just want to keep playing. I don't want to have to make a video or play the game and then stop and end up making a video on some certain things. You know, I really like the direction this game is going. I love the soundtrack. I love the gameplay. Everything is polished from the previous Xenoblade entries. Now, this is not a review. I mean, I made my first impressions video, and I don't really plan on coming out with a review this late. And to be honest, there's really no need for a review, because if you know anything about Xenoblade, you'll definitely be getting this one. You've seen how many reviews say it's good and it's great. So even if you have a little bit of skepticism, you can definitely know that this one may be a different one. This one may change your opinion on Xenoblade games. Now, I also talked about this. I talked about the fact that I couldn't really get into Xenoblade 1 like that. I tried multiple times, but every time I tried to play it, I just felt like the combat was not really for me. A lot of people told me to just kind of give it a chance, you know, let it breathe, you know, let it get some character development, let some of the characters start to grow. And I tried. I really honestly tried. I couldn't get into it. It's just not for me. Well, that was at least until Xenoblade 3 came out, because I was starting to have a little bit of enjoyment on it, but Xenoblade 3 came out for me, and after that, it was pretty much over. Now, what I'm trying to say is that it may be the next Persona 5. Now, if you want to ask me what I mean about that, right? So Persona 5 was the breakout game. Persona 5 was the game that really got people into playing Persona. You know, when they played Persona 5 to watch the anime, once they, you know, stopped burning their eyes out watching the anime, they decided to actually go back to play some Persona 4, you know, Persona 4 Golden. You know, so I got that Vita, man. Let me dust off the Vita real quick and play this Persona 4 Golden, and they loved it. Not only did that happen, but they also came out and released Persona 4 Golden for PC. So people were already geeked, man. They were already loving it. I generally think this could be the game that actually takes it far as the series goes. Now, everybody knows Xenoblade. It's not like saying it's a very unknown series. I mean, to me, I think Persona was a little bit less known than Xenoblade. It may seem like it's impossible now because Persona is such a big thing. You know, like with all the different spin-offs and all the different games and the music flowing around in every single freaking video. In fact, you'll probably hear some of the music in the background of this video. That just goes to show how good that game was. And when you have a game that's so good that is universally known as a 10 out of 10, it can do wonders for your series. It can do wonders for your games. Now, I don't want to go off on too much of a tangent, but Disgaea did a very bad thing with their franchise. Like, they decided to make a game that was a little bit more streamlined, But instead of making a game that was a 10 out of 10, they basically made a very mediocre game that anybody can get into. They went in the format where we'll make it easier so everybody can feel included, instead of just trying to make it more polished to make it better, and it ended up failing for them horribly. This is different when you come to stuff like Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade 3 stuck to its roots, man. They really built off of the system they already had. They're pretty much known for having really muddy resolution and, you know, being really ugly when it comes to like actual the way the game looks, the graphics. But the game was so good, nobody even really cared, so it didn't matter. Now this is why I felt like this could break out the barriers. Like, look at what Persona did. Like, now everybody be going around playing all the different Xenoblade music and stuff. Once you have a groundbreaking game, that changes everything. It really does. Because not only does it change the fact that the next game that you make need to be on par, because everybody's waiting for the next Xenoblade now. You know, everybody was waiting for Xenoblade 3, and to understand, I didn't know how much people were heavily waiting for Xenoblade 3 to come out. You know, it was a lot of people. A lot of people came up to the leaked videos and, you know, dropped comments and stuff. People wanted to see the game so bad they would actually watch cutscenes of a game that they don't own, that they know they're gonna play to completion. That's how good they knew this game would be. And for that, you gotta really give it up to development studios, man. Like, Monolith Software, they really did a great job. To be honest, they really did a really great job with this game. You know, everything was polished. I had no issues. I might have had like a little bit of like pop in and stuff. It's just simple issues. But I was playing before the day one patch or any day one patch. Other than that, the gameplay very smooth. The sad thing about today's games, they either come out broken or very uninteresting, to be honest. I've had so many games be broken. I'm not gonna get off on another tangent, but I just want to say, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, really thank you, Monolith Soft, for basically giving us a really coherent, polished, finished series. So with that being said, guys, let me ask you guys a quick question. Now, obviously, like I said early in the video, I was gonna make this video about Xenoblade maybe winning Game of the Year, but we pretty much know it's gonna go to Elden Ring. Not saying that Elden Ring doesn't deserve it, not saying that Xenoblade does, but simply to the fact, to me, I love Xenoblade a lot more. So if the vote comes up, I'll be voting for Xenoblade. You know, no hard feelings to the Elden Ring players. But the main focus of this video, I want you guys to think: could this game be tied to the rest of the series? Like, could this game be the breakout game? The game that'll make everybody go back and play some of the older titles from the series to get a little bit of the story? Or do you think this is just a great game and, you know, it won't really do wonders for the community and the franchise as a whole? You think it'll be decent, you know, it'll be a good game, but it won't revolutionize the way people look at Xenoblade from here on? I definitely do. But with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.